What's been going on YouTube? Man, I tell y'all, it's been about 5 weeks since I uploaded a video. Let me tell you what's happened. So first of all, work was cumbersome. Then I was getting ready to run. Then we had a freeze that lasted a week, right? Couldn't do that. After the freeze, tried to get everything set again and caught the COVID for about 8 days. I'm finally feeling better. I'm ready to get out there and get some videos down and do some running. So let me show you what's been going on since my last video. Alright, so first off, we're getting everything ready. We are going to go out and run today. We're going to run the Hyper GT2 and the Techno NT MB 48.4. But I did get a new starter box. You guys know I typically use the Racer's Edge dual 750 motors. 750 or 775, I'm not sure. But wanted to give this thing a shot, so let's take a look at it real quick. Seems to be pretty legit. It's also a dual motor setup. The Racer's Edge box has, sorry if I'm shaking a bit, I still got some lingering effects of the COVID, and I don't curse much, people, in my videos, but fuck COVID. Anyway, so this one has the motor separated. The Racer's Edge, both on one side, it uses one beefy belt. This one has to use two. They're pretty thin. That's the only thing that really concerns me about it, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Also had to switch out the connector. It had a Dean's. We went ahead and put it XT60, same as my Electron Pro. Great battery right here, 4S, 5200 milliamp. Fits in there great. So we'll give that a shot today. I've already got it set up for the Techno. Some small adjustments for this as well. So in here in the Hyper GT, a brand new Nova G9R Evo. We're going to put that down. We've only run it once or twice out at the bank parking lot, so we need to do a little dialing in, test and tune. Maybe we'll strap the GoPro for a little first person view. Then we're going to run this the same setup that I ran it last time with the Performa P1 in there and the Dynamite 053 mid-range pipe. That ran really well as well. Everything else is looking good. We got you know, COVID, you know, had nothing but time, so we got a lot of these platforms cleaned up. They're all ready to go, including the Drag Jado and the Elite. The Kyosho GT right here, badass, with a fresh brand new big red 28.8 in there, and the ERCM in bleed pipe. So beautiful extended platform there. And in the last video, I think last two videos were about the Baja and rebuilding this engine with the Bartolone top end. The Baja is ready to go. We redid all the bearings, resurfaced the diff, lathe shaft, everything. So she's clean, ready to rock and roll. But I do want to pull that. That's a 32cc Bartolone race ported top end standard stroke, which runs really well. A lot of power in that. But this one is the 2mm stroke, 34cc. So this one's sitting on a brand new Zenoa crank, new seals, bearings, all that stuff. Walboro Rooster Tail 990, and again the 2mm stroke race modified Bartolone top end. So I'm real excited to get that done. I get a starter for it. Check out my exhaust port cover, just a piece of rubber mat I cut to fit, and a copper exhaust gasket, keep all the elements out. I've had dirt getting these before and ruin these top ends, so we wanted to be real careful. Also want to be real clean when you're assembling this. But she's ready to go, man. And I gotta say, check out Blue Groove Model Sports, man. This work stand, I rebuilt this whole thing on this stand. Beautiful product. He's a ambassador for racing as well as bashers, so you bashers don't hesitate to reach out to him. Also this pit stand as well, beautiful. I utilize it. Blue Groove Model Sports, Robert Winnings, I appreciate you. You'll go check him out. So we'll get this in here probably next video or two. Probably run it with the Taylor pipe again, or maybe we put the VRC pipe on it, I'm not sure. And check it out. So we also got us a new E-word in the barn. Don't hit me. So airplane, right? Got it for free. I don't know, some of you guys know, some of you don't. I'm an operations manager and a moving consultant for All My Sons Moving and Storage, as well as junk.com. We own both companies. We manage them simultaneously. But we get a lot of free stuff, and that came brand new in the box. All it was missing was the carbon spar, which is the bar that goes across to give rigidity and keep everything together. So I picked one of those up and assembled it. But this thing is brand new. Never seen a battery, never been turned on. I'm excited to do that. Maybe we'll have a day where we go out to the soccer field and fly that, do a little Baja, and maybe a little drone footage as well. So again, I appreciate y'all. I've missed y'all. I've missed getting out here and doing this. The sun's coming out. It's going to be about 80 degrees today, and we'll get some running in. So we'll see y'all here in a little bit. All right, y'all, here we are. Bank parking lot. We got a few people here and there. Van over there, Popo over there. We're used to the Popo. So I got the box ready to go. It's nice to have a switch on the outside now. My other one, the switch was messed up, so I had it in here. I'm always having to open it, so that should be good. I think we'll run the Techno first. Probably strap the GoPro on there. Let's do some roundy rounds, see if we can get some of these people out of here, and a little more room to run the GT2 here, airplane. All right, I'll be right back. missed a couple of them, but there's some pretty cool planes out here today. So let me get out of the light. What we have is hot in here. It looks like for the first time ever since I've been running Nitro RC, has my clutch nut came loose. So I thought I had an issue with the engine. I was like, holy crap, right? It's just turning. But what it is a clutch nut backed off, so we're gonna have to do some work on that. But the Performa P1 runs really great. We may try a different pipe on this next time. The 053 is good mid-range. Right when I was really getting into it as well. You know, first you get out here, you get a little jitters, but once you calm down and get into it, you can make your turns, your cuts a little bit tighter around the concrete, right? So anyway, let me get that out of the way. We're done with this today, and we'll go ahead and run this. Be right back. All right, so no go on this today, which is fine. You can see where I was trying to get her started, all that starter wheel dust down in there. And I knew this already, the flywheel here on this GT2 is much smaller. It's not a lot of room there, so I didn't bring the starter box up far enough. It was far enough for the Techno flywheel. Must be a little bit bigger. I don't know the actual millimeters on these, but I'm definitely gonna have to raise that box up a little bit more, and we'll do that sometime this week, maybe later on this evening, so we can be ready to do something next weekend, or after we install the 2mm stroker in the Baja and do that run. So, but for now, man, it's just great to be back out here. Even the little bit of running that I did made me feel better. So I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all in the next video. Later.